somewhere on Mars, there's an alien, and he's like, molto bella. He's an Italian alien.
Okay.
Molto bella. Hello and welcome to the workshop. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you very, very much. If you are new to the channel, consider subscribing, especially if you love sneakers, because we upload a lot of sneaker videos. Buckets, please define a lot for the people.
Almost every single day.
Almost every single day. You can also find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Mr. Foamer Simpson. Same name across the boards. Now, before we dive into today's pair of sneakers, one more thing I want to mention, and that is the t-shirt that I am currently wearing. It is the Uncivilized No Mistakes t-shirt made right here at the workshop, tie-dyed by hand, printed by hand, each one individually, entirely made in the USA. Really, really happy with the way these turned out. So we just dropped these on the website, uncivilizedstore.com. We'll put a link in the description of this video for your convenience. They were really, really hard to make. Buckets, it was a labor of love, the process.
For sure.
So quantities are very limited, and this is not a piece that is ever going to restock. So link in the description for your convenience. Buckets, anything to add? Are we diving in?
Diving in. Diving in.
3, 2, 1, bang, bang. This is the Air Jordan 5 Black Metallic Reimagined. These are set to release February 8th, and retail is $210. Now, right out of the box, yes, sir. These are one of them ones, baby. Absolute classic. Dare I say Jordan Brand knocked this one out of the park. I love this sneaker in general, but I also really love this reimagined version. You've got the black nubuck all over, as you can see. Nice and smooth to the touch. And on this reimagined pair, you see the metallic edges here, which is really a nice touch in my opinion. Some of you may remember the video we did on the Black Cement 4 a few years ago. We actually painted the edges white to give it that same sort of OG look. I prefer it this way because you can tell the panels apart a little bit more, and I just think the silhouette pops more this way. Another detail that's pretty dope on this reimagined version is the white laces, which is how Michael Jordan himself used to wear his metallic 5s on court. So that's a nice little switch up from the past. I dig it, but if you do prefer the black laces, they come with an extra set of black laces as well. You've got the clear netting on both sides. Nike Air hang tag, the 3M tongue with that red Jumpman front and center. I absolutely love the Jordan 5 tongue personally. That 3M, when the light hits it, buckets at the right angle, that 3M tongue, I feel like you could see the gleam in Mars. That's how strong that 3M hits.
I was gonna say for miles, you went Mars.
I'm going Mars. It's molto bella. More 3M on the heel with the Nike Air. Upside down Air Jordan on the back of the tongue, red insoles with that Nike Air, as you can see. They did a very cushioned ankle collar here. They definitely beefed it up a little bit, and you can see it's sort of that sweatpant type material. Black midsole with the metallic fighter jet teeth. You got the black speckling. And nothing fancy on the outsole, translucent with the Jumpman and that Nike hit in the middle. You know, I think one of the things that stands out the most for me about this particular pair is the shape. I do think these are better than the 2016s personally. I love the 2016s, don't get me wrong. Very good sneaker, very good retro. I like these more. I've just really been enjoying most of the reimagined pairs that Jordan Brand has been doing after years and years of buying the same sneakers, the same colorways. It's nice when they take a super classic sneaker, a super classic colorway, and they just buckets, just a couple subtle changes.
Yeah.
They don't reinvent the wheel. They just kind of give you a little bit of a nuanced, different version. And I think that it really, really works on this pair. I mean, I still remember buying a pair of metallic 5s back in 2006 or buckets. Maybe it was 2007. I remember exactly where I was. We got them hanging up down here in the workshop.
Yep.
In the rafters where they belong. So maybe I'm a little biased, but there is a lot of nostalgia with this pair. And then buckets, 2011, they came back.
Yep.
I think it was. And then again in 2016, obviously, they gave us that pair. And the original release was 1990, I believe.
Yep.
So we've seen the sneaker a lot. Like I said, kind of to my point, it's nice to get a little bit of a different version and not a dumbed down version, or the difference is the fact that the shape just sucks a little more or the quality's not as good. That's not the case with these. So I really, really dig them. Now, I will say I don't wear a ton of Jordan 5s these days. I think the off-white that Virgil did is the last pair that I really wore a ton. Absolutely ran those into the ground. I expect to do the same with these. I'm lacing them up today, and I might not take them off for a month or so. So keep a lookout. You know, life test video coming very, very soon. I should also mention these do run true to size and are a little more comfortable than some of the other Jordan retros out there, in my opinion. I really like the way these feel on foot. So yeah, it's not going to be a surprise, not going to be a shocker to any of you, but 10 out of 10. Both hands, 10 out of 10 for me. I think this is in that perfect sneaker realm. Like, I just love them. I think it's a perfect sneaker. Buckets, scale of 1 to 10. I know you love the metallic 5 as well. Where you at?
It's a 10. It's a perfect sneaker.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
The classics, man, it's tough.
When they make an OG colorway and they do it correctly, you really can't go wrong with it.
It's hard to, it really is hard to beat. And I know I say this all the time. If you've been tuning in, you've definitely heard me say this, but sneakers are like music for me in that, and a lot of us, you see a sneaker, you lace a sneaker up, and it takes you back to an exact point in time in your life. There's that nostalgia string that just, you know, you hear that song come on and just boom, instantly, you know, you're back in the 10th grade, or instantly you're back in middle school. And that nostalgia is obviously a super strong pull or attachment with a pair like this, certainly for me and a lot of other people out there as well. But Buckets, even if there was no nostalgia with this pair, I think it could stand alone and just be dope.
I think for sure.
You know, it's not like one of those sneakers like, I don't know, those first Adidas Kobe's that dropped. You know, the ones that look like
the
minivans. Yeah. I mean, I have a certain nostalgia with that shoe, but it's
objectively pretty ugly.
It's an ugly sneaker, but I still have a nostalgic attachment. I don't think these are in that realm. I think these are really, really dope now in 2025. And if you have that attachment to them, then you're probably going to like them even more. So 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Leave a comment below. Let us know, how do you feel about these? How do you feel about this colorway? How do you feel about this whole reimagined theme in general? I know some people like it, some people hate it, some people are kind of in between. You know how I feel about it, you know how Buckets feel, so leave a comment, let us know how you feel. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow, mañana, same time, same place, right here at the workshop with a brand new sneaker for your head top. I got nothing else. Buckets, anything from you?
Nope.
No Mistakes t-shirt, uncivilizedstore.com. Adios.